In today's video, I'm going to be showing you my what I got for Christmas haul as such. Obviously, Christmas is not about presents, it is about spending time with your family, and certainly the fact that some people have had to spend Christmas away from their loved ones because of the virus, and that we can't spend time with our family, despite that being like the core of what Christmas is. But this is merely a show you what I got for Christmas, not meant to brag at all, or to offend anybody, just to show you what I got. So yeah, let's just get on with the video. So first and foremost, you may ask, Julia, what are you wearing? Is it pyjamas? Kind of. Are they comfy? Yes. These are Christmas pyjamas from Debenhams, which is sadly closing down, which is really very sad. But they were in the sale and they are very comfy and I let them a lot. So I also got from Debenhams a lovely jumper, which is this lovely kind of teal blue colour. And it has a lovely round neck and it's 100% cotton and it's very comfy and I've worn it a lot already. And in fact, I can show you another thing that I wore it with, is this beautiful snowflake necklace that I got from a friend. It has like these little, tiny little jewels in it. It makes it sparkly and it's very pretty. Now the main big present that I got, so basically we walked into Sainsbury's, me and my mum, and I was having a look around and then I saw this record player that was reduced from £80 to £40. And I thought, I've been wanting a record player for a while. Turns out I didn't get it. And I bought it in the box. And it's beautiful. Looks like this. It's from a company called Jam. Obviously, as you can see, Big Jam. Big Jam. Get it? And it's a lovely record player, and it was only £40. Whereas in Urban Outfitters, you can buy them for at least £80 or £90. So it does a pretty good job. It connects to my little Bluetooth speaker, and it makes a pretty nice sound. So 10 out of 10 rating the Jam record player. Now it's a bit of a family tradition each year for my mum to get my brother and I a pair of slippers. So these are the slippers. They are also from Sainsbury's, they are very comfy. And at first I didn't like them very much, but I've decided that I do like them because they have memory foam in them and they're grey and they're fluffy and they're very comfy. So this Christmas I got a lot of food, which I am definitely not complaining about, but my friend got me a Yeti mug, which is like slightly strange when you first look at it, but what it's meant to do, I think, is to hold your tea/coffee, and the pouch in the front is meant to hold a biscuit. So definitely using that because I love biscuits. And my brother got me some fudge. It's like chocolate orange fudge from supporting small local businesses. We love to see it. Now I asked my mum quite specifically for some bamboo socks, and she came through with the bamboo socks. I have a pair of bamboo socks already, but they do have big holes in them sadly, so I needed some more. The green spotty dotty ones, very snazzy with like a mustard bit at the top, and the red ones also have like blue stripies as well on the bottom of them. So I'm yet to try them on, but I'm sure they'll be very comfy. Now in terms of literature, my parents bought me a book, which is The Phantom of Manhattan by Frederick Forsyth, which is the compelling and haunting sequel to The Phantom of the Opera, which I have not read, but I have many books on my reading list that I need to read. So this is a reasonably short book, it's not very long and the text is reasonably big, but basically once I read The Phantom of the Opera, then this is the sequel to that book by a different author, but how he thinks it would have panned out basically. Miss Taylor Swift, who dropped 2 albums this year, who we all love, I'm sure. Yes? Yes, Evermore, did we see her? Yes. So this is the CD of Evermore. I have played it a lot already on my CD player. And apparently my parents have got me Folklore in the mail as a vinyl that I can play on said record player. And I can have Taylor Swift blasting in my bedroom on my record player. Sounds pretty good to me. For this record player, I did not even realise how really to operate said record player. So my parents came through with a record player cleaner thing. So it has multiple different components, so you take that bit off. And this is like a spongy bit thing. So when the record player is going round, so you take the arm up basically, you raise the arm, and then you take the arm out across the record player and it starts spinning. So while it's spinning, you use this to clean off the dust and stuff on the record player so that it doesn't get caught in the needle and fluff up the record player. So this helps to catch all the bits of fluff. And the other end, there's a teeny weeny brush for the needle, so that you just like clean the needle with that brush. And there's another brush which I don't quite know what it does, but we'll find out. So that was a very useful and practical present. I got a record player stand from my aunt and uncle. And this is a record player stand with some records in it. I wasn't quite careful because it bounced something already. But basically it's a record player stand is what it is. It looks a bit like a kitchen grill, but it has all these little slots for the records and they just sit like that. It's pretty funky and retro, and the label looks like a record, so 10 out of 10 for the marketing and 10 out of 10 for functionality. And by the way, if you're wondering where all these old records are from, these are not mine, these were my dad's, and I have a whole bag of old records, which I will show you. This John Lewis bag has been sitting in my dad's room for about a decade at least, in this house that we've been in, and probably 2 decades more beyond that. So these are pretty old records in terms of like my lifespan. So yeah, that's a lot of freaking records. And a lot of them are like jazz and classical. So there's Mozart, there's Beethoven, there's Duke Ellington, there's Stravinsky's Rite of Spring, which I have played already actually. And there's Queen, the very best, the greatest hits of Queen, which I have as a CD, but I now have as a record, which is great. This is the symphony that I'm currently studying in my music A-level. This is Beethoven's Symphony No. 3, or his Eroica Symphony, which is the one that he allegedly scribbled out the name of Napoleon on the top, and I had listened to it on a record. It's a bit flat in places. I mean, like the pitch was bending in places, but it's a pretty old record, and it's done pretty well so far, so. Now, the last present that I have is one from my dad, and I asked him how I would be able to connect my microphone to my computer. So the end of my microphone runs to a female plug. I'm really bad at all these names. But basically, what my dad bought for me was a splitter. So the mic is here, the mic ends in this one, but the splitter begins with this one, which is the opposite plug basically, so they connect together. See where this is going? And then this connection comes to a splitter, which is really where the magic happens. So this splitter end goes into my computer. This one goes to a headphone, and you can plug in any old headphones that you have. I'm just literally using my dad's. And this then goes to the microphone, which then leads on to this connection, which then leads onto the microphone. So basically, when I connect this end into my computer, the mic is acting as a mic. I put the headphones on, and then I can record stuff by singing into the microphone. I hear what's going on my computer through the headphones, and it works like a charm, which is great. So watch out for some covers coming with my new microphone setup. So that is the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed my haul, and I'm fighting the lighting right now, so I think I'm just going to end this video here, and thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you in next week's video. Bye!